The television series Game of Thrones is without question one of the best TV series within the last decade, with amazing story arcs, phenomenal acting for everybody on the show, and some controversy as well thrown in the midst. This is certainly a TV show that I'm glad that I watch. It is certainly worth anybody's time. For years, I heard people talk about Game of Thrones being the best TV series in quite some time. So I decided to check out that statement. I do have to agree after the last couple months, it is certainly one of the best TV series I've ever seen. Seriously, this TV show takes place in Middle England, or should I say the Dark Ages, and it follows a ensemble cast. There are many groups and houses in this series, such as House Stark. You have the Lannisters, you have the Wildlings, you have the Targaryens, and it's all done very nicely. By the way, this review will have spoilers, so if you have not seen the entirety of this show, then don't watch this video. The actors in this TV show does an amazing job. You have everybody did such a phenomenal job. You have Sean Bean, Sophia Turner, Marcy Williams, and a lot of other people. Iconic characters such as Jon Snow, Sansa Stark, Queen Targaryen, and it all comes together very nicely. This is a TV show you really have to invest yourself with. And there's twists and turns, there's obviously controversy in it. But that's why I love about the show so much, that they're willing to take those certain risks just to tell a well-made story. Now, I wish season 8 was better. I want to talk about season 8. What happened in season 8 was just kind of messed up. It was a little bit of bullshit for them in the show that they did. Killing off Daenerys. What were they doing? Killing off Jon Stark. Or should I say Jon Snow, my bad, in season 6. And then everything else that goes on, it's like lots of characters die. But, besides the fact, I think this series is very entertaining. And it's certainly a must-watch for anybody out there. Theo Greyjoy is, without question, probably one of my favorite characters on the show. You see in the beginning, he's a villain, he's a bad guy, but after getting breaking physically and mentally by his capture of Ramsay, then he comes out on the other side broken. But throughout the last 2 seasons, he kind of redeems himself, going against the Night King, sacrificing himself to protect Bran. And it's a very fitting character arc for this character here. Everybody else didn't get such a happy ending. Jon Snow is regarded to a Night Watch at the end of the series. They kill off Daenerys Targaryen. And then even a bigger spoiler, the fact that Jon Snow is actually a Targaryen and that storyline went nowhere was a disappointment. Season 8 was a massive waste of time in my opinion. I think it could have been better. I was disappointed by it. There's some interesting episodes in that season, I do admit, but it all comes off very dull. So like a lot of TV shows last season is not what you want to be. Same thing with Game of Thrones. Yes, I was disappointed with season 8. Could have been better. That does not make this a horrible show. In fact, the Red Wedding is probably one of the most shocking episodes I've ever seen. And I could talk about this show for like hours, but the main point is that this show does storytelling very well. It does some characters justice, and though not everybody doesn't get a happy ending, it's real thought out. Just wish season 8 was something more. I'm giving the entire series of Game of Thrones a 9 out of 10, despite an underwhelming and boring season 8. Well, let me correct that. Season 8 wasn't boring, it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. This series is still very entertaining, at least for the first 5 to 6 seasons. I certainly was shocked when they killed off Jon Snow. And not only that, to find out that he was actually a Targaryen, that was kind of a mind fuck as well. But that's what I like about this show so much. It plays with your emotions, it gets you invested with these characters, and this is some of the best acting I've seen from actors in a TV show in quite some time. Nonetheless, though, I kind of wish they kept it a few seasons, but despite all that, this is obviously based on the books of the same name, and they did things differently from what I heard. But other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed this show. And that's my review of the TV series Game of Thrones. Alright, leave your comments down below in the section and let me know what you think about this series. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Or are you in the middle? And what's your thoughts on the final season? While an underwhelming season 8 certainly hurt the show in some aspects, at least this show is entertaining for all it did. Now, oddly enough, they didn't kill off the rest of the Starks at the end of this series. I think that might have been better. You see, Game of Thrones is supposed to be a show where it kills off characters, but they took a shortcut, if you will. Anyway, though, this it's damn well written. I will say that. Okay, this is Slum God 172 saying peace out.